Noxious and annoying to unpack, but I'll do it anyway. So every other time that I go to an emergency room, they play this dumb fuck game where they'll treat me like a child and say like, don't throw shit at me, where I'll like set something on a table, or like they'll essentially fuck with me, right? Like treating me like they've went and they sent me from the emergency room to like the non-emergency side, right? And then when I was like through my this guy's on the phone, he's like, well, wait, sir. And then I put my hands in the air. He's behind a glass partition. He's like, don't give me that attitude. Don't put your hands in the air. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I need a fucking x-ray. And he says, well, if your leg's broken, you couldn't have come here. It's like, it's a fucking fracture. Yes, I can. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or you're gaslighting me and being bullshit. So anyway, on the bus to the way here, okay, I had this douchebag wear an angel's hat, right? So it's a hat with an A on it. So what the CAP office does, or like the AI that's responsible for the county assistant adult program thing, is they'll follow you around with assholes with stupid hats on. All right? And across from me is this little Japanese girl. Except it's not a girl, it's a guy. Again, don't give a shit. But the guy with the angel hat goes and he goes, right? And I've been blowing white snot out my nose for the last 6 months. And it has to do with porn that's ABDL porn, that's anime shit, that's called CCO. It's like Coco, and it's Chinese. And so every time I get sick and I go to the hospital, right? They have this idiot go and do something and make me ill to that shit and then treat me like a child, which is incredibly fucked up. Like, out of this world fucked up. Like, you're fucking with the emergency rooms to dumb anime porn. And it's like, oh, you should feel embarrassed. No, I could watch fucking cowboy movies. You could do the same stupid shit. You're fucking with people in the emergency room. And I don't give a fuck about like, oh, how old is this person or who they are or anything. It's like, they could be a 13-year-old boy cross-dressing as a girl. If they're fucking with the emergency rooms and mine getting x-rays for a broken leg, they're a problem. The people that are helping them or enabling them are fucking with the emergency rooms and the emergency room staff in order to like gaslight me and then trade drugs. So I was just sent to from the emergency room, right, to the non-emergency thing to be yelled at by a douchebag about raising my arms, okay? And then when I come back, the doctors that had masks on are like pulling their masks back on as I come back to the emergency room because he sent me back. Because they all coughed on each other and now they're gonna run off and cough on someone else. So they're just trading sick. And this is like this shit everywhere in San Francisco. And you're like, well, what? It's not like, it has nothing to do with you. They can wear their masks any way they want. Yeah, unless they're organizing me to have me like gassed and drugged to dumb shit and given like biological illness in a fucking emergency room. Like, if shit just happens, if it's random, if people cough on each other and germs go everywhere.
So you need to keep it down, or you're going to have to wait outside, okay? There's other people here that aren't feeling well.
Oh, I'll keep it down. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Fucking cunt. So, that's that, right? And I called last night to ask them, while I had a broken leg at St. Francis, which hospital I should go to, right? And they're like, well, there's a 7-hour wait at whatever, the San Francisco General. And then there's a 2-hour wait over at Sutter Health, where the nurse still comes in and coughs on everybody, puts her mask back on, and then runs out.
Once again, sir, you cannot be recording in here. This is patient privacy. You either can record outside or you turn it off, but you can't record in here. I don't think that these people